What's up, guys? It's June 14th, 2024. Pretty annoying day in the markets. I got cut up. I had a red day. It got out of hand EOD. I sized up by accident and I was trading from my phone. So that sucks, but I just want to let you guys know I messed up right here. I'm still green on the month, but I definitely messed up. I reversed like 3 days worth of gains today. And I was also up on the day. And then I lost the gains and then reversed. I went red. So bad, bad, bad. This was tough price action if you ask me. If you did well today, good job. I made most of my money around here. This bull flag was screaming at me. Three gap down, no continuation. Leg one, pull back leg two. Three pushes down. Yesterday's low. Trend line break, pull back, pull back. This it was like an expanding triangle. It was a bull flag. That. Yeah, that's what I was. This is as soon as I got out of the shade, I was green. Like I had a really good day. I got out like around this, not this candle, but like definitely around that high on one of these candles. I was trading on my phone, and then I went back for more on bar 60, thinking this was a breakout here, and it reversed. And as soon as I took this hit, I should have quit, and I don't even know it. And the worst thing is I did it on my phone at work, so. That's really bad, you know. I wasn't even at the computer. I was going haywire at the desk. For everyone that's watching, I don't trade on Fridays. No, I do trade on Fridays, but I also go to work. I work at 9 to 5 just on Fridays until I can start getting consecutive payouts. I haven't had a payout from Apex, just so everyone knows. I'm working towards getting profitable. I hope I can request a payout tomorrow. We'll see. This entire year, I'll just tell you guys a little bit like who I am because there's a couple new people, so I don't want you guys to get the wrong impression of me. I'm doing this to study price action. I trade from the Al Brooks perspective, blah, 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 and Ali Mornafshari. He's cool. Check him out. Quant Systems on YouTube. And yeah, I just try and Brad suggests that we talk about where the buyers and sellers are all the time in the trade room. So I was like, why not give it a try? And it really does help. So I'm pretty close to requesting. I am going to request a payout this weekend. Last time I requested a payout last payout period, and I blew out the account. This entire year, I've blown out accounts right at the profit target. I've either made it by like $50, blown it up, or like came $10 shy, blown it up. But they've had so many 1 day passes, it's not hard to go get live, you know. So this time I am in profits with a live. I should be able to request it even after getting chopped up. I was able to still end it live. Like I was telling myself, no matter what, I am not gonna mess that up. So let's get into the breakdown. Those I don't want to waste too much time, but that's where I'm at in trading, so everyone knows. I'm not trying to make out like I'm some guru. I'm doing this to learn. I'm studying every day. That's why I let you guys know I get chopped up here. My shorts are always a few days behind because I take multiple trades a day. So if I was to keep the shorts up to date with everything, it would be crazy amounts of editing and posting. So the shorts don't correlate with what's going on. These daily breakdowns, I'm giving you real time updates. The shorts are just like kind of to get followers, honestly. But I do like making them, and I do still talk about trade break. Those are trade breakdowns, and these are price action breakdowns. So it's a win-win. But okay, now let's get into it. I don't want to kill too much time. Uh, Gap down, R1, no continuation for the bears. Looks like bulls have been buying the EMA. We've been trending, but we bounced off the EMA last time. This time it's a little bit weaker. We're bouncing. Bulls go for a reversal here with bar. It looks like a bull flag. A lot of bullish pressure. However, bar 7 breaks out past all the bars and the EMA, and they get there deep. It's a deep pullback. So leg 1, pullback leg 2. Definitely today was a scalping day. Yeah, I think it was a tough price action day. Very easy to go on tilt. uh, so bar 15, I think that was a really nice bar to get long. However, I'm not going long under the EMA right now. But if you trade reversals and wedge bottoms, there's that. Wedge bottom, bull flag, higher low. This is where I started to get long around here. I think I was long here. I hit out here and then I got long on this candle and then that was that bull flag breakout. But that created a wedge top. Where are we? So yeah, bar 15, strong spike into the EMA. I think that's strong enough for a leg 2, and it does get a leg 2 right here. Pull back. this bar 19 doesn't break bar 19, 20. This bar 20 doesn't break the low of 17. 21 reverses higher, they get their second leg. This bar was testing the highs. Ish. I said that. That was kind of, that sounded like more of a guess. Was this bar testing the highs? Let's see. Okay. There's the high of the day. So yeah, this bar raced above the high of the day and sold off. I think there's still selling pressure here. A bear spike lower, no continuation. At this point in time, I may note that bears are not making new lows, but bulls are starting to make new highs. And we're trading above the EMA, or starting to trade above the EMA. At this point in time, right here, bears are making new lows, so I wasn't that bullish until the pattern changed. So I'm not necessarily talking about a wedge bottom pattern or bull flag pattern. I'm just saying the pattern of bears making new lows. That's a different type of pattern. So they stopped making new lows all day. They literally did it after this. So that's important to know. Here, bulls failed to make a new high, and that's when I got short and I got mega trapped for the rest of the day. And now I'm looking back at this price action sober. I say sober because I think when we're in a trade, we're still kind of learning, so we're a little bit drunk off the trade. I don't know, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? Obviously right now we can all say this is a tight trading range, but when I was trading it, I was like, oh yeah, pull back to the EMA. Let's go. I kept targeting 81, so I was holding, but then I kept reversing short here. I'm like, why would I do that? This bar is getting no follow through, and now I sound extra stupid for just saying that. So I hope today's price action sounds a little bit more of a rant, but I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll get straight back to the price action on Monday. So we're breaking out pullback, and this is a bullish channel. There's 3 legs here, leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3, leg 4. Bears have a temporary top, and they get a few legs lower, leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3. This is a strong bullish leg. It's hidden with the low of 55 and the high of 56. That's a trend line break too. So that's a leg 1, pullback, leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3. And this bar opened and came down. So there's that leg 3, bounces off the EMA. Bulls get a breakout above the EMA with a super deep pullback, and then we go sideways. It's not really a good breakout. It got no follow through, but Bulls were making more bears. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's price action breakdown. It was a little bit more of a ranty breakdown, but anyways, I'll talk to you guys on Monday. I will let you know if I'm able to request a payout. So it'll be interesting because I want to get paid. Just one payout, just so I could just say yes, okay, I have proof. Now I can, even if I lost it all. I hope I don't, but I hope you guys had a good weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Thank you for your support. Bye.